"This is for real family only," my stepbrother sneered, closing the lawyer's door in my face. I sat quietly in the lobby, waiting. 10 minutes later, their screams echoed when the lawyer revealed who Grandma had secretly sold the estate to. The Morgan family estate stood exactly as it had for the past century. 12 acres of manicured gardens surrounding a Georgian mansion that had graced countless architectural magazines. I parked my modest Volvo next to the line of luxury cars in the circular driveway, each one screaming old money and inherited privilege. My stepbrother Marcus's Porsche sat in Grandma's usual spot, a detail that would have infuriated her. But Grandma Elena wasn't here to object anymore. Her passing 2 weeks ago had set today's events in motion, though not in the way my stepfamily expected. Ms. Elizabeth George, the elderly groundskeeper, touched his cap as I walked past. His knowing smile reminded me of all the afternoons I'd spent helping him tend the rose gardens while Marcus and my stepsister Victoria lounged by the pool, complaining about having to spend summers at boring old grandma's. The great oak door opened before I could reach for it. Hannah, the housekeeper who'd been here longer than I'd been alive, embraced me warmly. "Right on time, dear," she whispered. "They're all in the library, squabbling like vultures." I could hear them as I approached. The familiar voices of my stepfamily raised an argument. Dad had married Patricia when I was 10, bringing her 2 children into our quiet life. After his death 5 years later, they'd shown their true colors, slowly pushing me to the margins of the family, while Patricia charmed her way into everyone's good graces. Everyone except Grandma Elena. "The summer house should be mine," Victoria's voice carried through the hallway. "I'm the one who spent every holiday with Grandma. Only because you were banned from Monaco for that credit card scandal," I thought, remembering how Grandma had rolled her eyes at Victoria's sudden devotion. "The stock portfolio is the real prize," Marcus countered, and as the only one with an MBA, I had to bite back a laugh. His MBA had come from a diploma mill bought with family money after he failed out of 3 legitimate universities. But that didn't stop him from calling himself a financial genius at every opportunity. The library doors were open, revealing the assembled family in all their entitled glory. Patricia perched on Grandma's favorite armchair like she already owned it, wearing the kind of black dress that was more fashion statement than mourning. Victoria sprawled on the leather sofa, scrolling through her phone while simultaneously arguing about her claim to the property. Marcus paced by the fireplace, his expensive shoes scuffing the antique rug Grandma had brought back from Morocco. Mr. Sullivan, the family lawyer, sat quietly at Grandma's desk, watching the performance with an expression I knew well. "He'd called me last night. You'll want to be there for this, Elizabeth." Elena made sure of that. I stepped into the doorway and the temperature in the room seemed to drop 10 degrees. "What is she doing here?" Victoria didn't bother looking out from her phone. "Elizabeth." Patricia's voice dripped false concern. "Darling, this is really just for family.